Hello everyone, how are we doing? Nice to see you. Hope you're all doing well. We're back on Pallegney. Pallegney. Easy for you to say. Yeah, no, this came out yesterday, I think, didn't it? So I'm delighted to see another map, and one of my faves as well. So look, see the wet roads? How nice is that? After it's rained, you get the wet roads. Anyway, hello. Nice to see you all. How are you? I know I've not been on much recently. We were supposed to do a vid on Sunday night, but I had a total nightmare with my OBS, so yeah, I had a little bit of a sense of humour failure and turned everything off and just went and did something else. It was so frustrating. Anyway, we're back. We're creeping into the last 100 subs. I think just as the stream started, I think I've got 85 to go. So crazy that we're that close. But anyway, we are here. This is a really nice map. MA7 does a really lovely map. I should say hello to people as well, shouldn't I? Amy, Maria, nice to see you as well. Oregon, Hamish, nice to see you, mate. Bartos, Stefan, Jimmy Sim, Randy, Chad, Mark H. Who else? QA, nice to see you. Graham Pierce, Zach, Dutch Farming, Welsh Sim, nice to see you. SWM, Matthew Paul, Hanson, nice to see you, mate. Farmer Trainer, how are you? Good to see you all here. Shady Shadow, nice to see you. Yeah, this is a fantastic map. Really, really nice. It's just got so much like personality and an atmosphere about it. I love it. But we're going to do some spinach and some peas for a bit of a change. I don't know why, I just felt like it. I thought I'd give it a go. Just for a laugh. We'll run them on courseplay, I think, and see. I've never actually done the whole, the peas and spinach and things work well on courseplay, so we're about to find out. Prime Flux, it's a gorgeous map, it sure is. Mike Smith loved this map in 22. So good to see you. Rick as well, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. Hey, Eamon. Thanks all for joining. Thanks all for joining. I'm pretty tired, if I'm being honest. I was in the big smoke yesterday. Got back a little bit late. It's been a rather busy day today as well, so if I'm a bit spaced, I apologise. But we have got some peas here that need shelling. I don't know where you start, but Carmston keeps freezing every 30 minutes. That sounds not great. There's a few people have said that. I wonder what's up with that. Hey Rian, how you doing? Nice to see you. Oh, it's quite a nice big field of peas, this. I'm going to get the second one and whip this down as well. 99920. We are really close. We are really close. Now, unfortunately, I'm going to hit 100,000 and then not be around for a few days. I'm going skiing next week, so I'll be away from next Friday through till Wednesday. So, we'll definitely do a celebratory stream at some point, but it might be maybe a week later. We'll see how we go. We will see how we go. Right, I'm going to do double machines and peas on one thing. Let's see how we're going to get on here. I am going to cut through this corner though and start them on the long straight. So let's just fire this up. Take out this corner here. I mean, they don't feel relatively quick from a yield perspective. It's not the fastest thing, is it? Or is it? Well, 2% already. I don't think it's that quick, if I'm being honest. So we should be able to get them off and running, and then I can sort some trailers and things out. Hit that sub button. Oh dear, the boys are so desperate for me to get to 100. And the girls. Boys and girls are desperate to get to 100 so that they can implement the plan that they have in place for me, which I genuinely know nothing about. Even had Hamish asking me for logos and things this week, so I know they're up to no good. But what exactly, I don't know. We are 99,920 as of right now, Alan, so yeah, we've got, we've only got a few to go. We've only got a few to... I'm doing my very best to not do any content so we don't get there. Not intentionally, of course. Life got busy, but we will. So we've got 2 tools. Ooh, switching lanes. Set lanes towards this leads to similar turns. Oh, shall I try that? Don't even know what that means. I've just literally downloaded. Courseplay did a new release about an hour ago, 2 hours ago, and I literally just went and grabbed it. So let's go for a lot of headlands as well. 6. That would be 12 because we've got 2 vehicles. Let's identity fraud. Oh, very good. Sharpen headland corners. Do we want to sharpen the corners? Oh, yeah, we'll maybe do. Let's just do the outside. Let's see how that goes. I'm actually enjoying deciding how this is going to look, actually. Okay, that looks manageable, doesn't it? Yeah, we'll leave some in the corner. We'll pick those up later. Lane offset left 1, and the other one will be right 1. So I think we can start the job on this one and then copy the course over. Let's copy the course now. Reverse this up slightly. Start. There's one, looking good. Farmer Groot, nice to see you. Grumpy Grey, how are we? Let's paste this course in. Boom. And we will be right 1. And off he goes. Okay, that looks promising. Why does that not look promising? Because I did nearest waypoint and not first waypoint. How many times? How many times? Every single time, right? Right, we're off. Looking good. If adding my kids' YouTube Kids account... It counts, Alan. It counts. They all count. They all count. As long as he doesn't come back tomorrow and go, why has Dad signed me up for this? Evening, Ian. How are you, mate? Right, they're running. So we're going to let them go for a bit. Let's just check the first one, actually. 24%, okay. We've got enough time to... oh, the log cranes. That's quite cool. We'll get these spinach harvesters up to the other field as well. Maybe try and get these running as well. Before we need to unload that harvester, and then we'll go and... I've no idea where I'm putting these either, by the way. Don't have pea storage anywhere. What can you put peas in? Can you put them in a silo? Or are we just selling them straight? Just getting rid of them straight away. Oh no, I could. YouTube must not consider you kid friendly. I think that's fair, Alan. I did say when I set the channel up. Okay, that tree's going to annoy me. That it wasn't kid friendly, just because you can advertise then. Hey Ola, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Beans or peas cannot go into silos. Right, okay, well looks like we're maybe setting a truck up and we're selling them straight away then, doesn't it? Which is fine. We can do that now. I'm trying to remind myself where this field of spinach is. Oh, we could put it in a cannery, couldn't we? Alright, so we're literally going into town with this. Yeah, if there's a cannery on the map, we'll use it. I'm quite bad for not using productions, so I shall do a bit more of that. These impatient drivers. Shocking. Head on, coming, head on. Deary me. Shocking. A modded silo for peas. No, let's throw them into the... That's just the farm I bought. We'll do some normal stuff in a bit as well. But maybe do a little bit of production style spinaching. Is that a thing? What am I talking about? I'm just rabbiting on here. So here's the field up ahead. Crikey's a busy little village this, isn't it, for vehicles? French drives. You can say that because you've got a French wife. I'm probably not allowed to say that, am I? There we go. Field 26, spinach. Unfold it first, that makes sense. Very prescriptive about when you don't own the land, isn't it? There we go, work our way around that. I can see that tree. That's not the last time we'll have a little bit of fun with that tree in the corner. That's gonna catch us out, I think, on the corners here. Yeah, I'm well and truly stuck under that. So it makes sense to just carve this little corner out before we go too much further. Now Argsy and I are going to start a series on this. We had a chat the other night, and we're going to do a little multiplayer on this. So that'll be coming soon, which I'm looking forward to, because we have not played for a while. It's been, well, since 25 came out, we've not done any stuff, so looking forward to that. Food's arrived. Mark's got food. What am I doing here? What am I doing here? Work with. We're going to do multiple tools. We're going to do the switching lanes thing again. Let's do 4, which would be 8 headlands. Rounded corners, 3. That looks good. Okay. Come out. Reverse him slightly. Oops. First waypoint. Copy the course. Off you go, my friend. Here's the left one. Let's just check the pea harvesters. Oh my god, they're full. They are full. And he's cut in right. Okay, let's get the second one down there, and then we'll go and sort them. Far too much thinking to do. Peas and spinach is the new normal. Not sure I'll ever be able to accept that, Maria. I'll unfold this going along the road. I'm also going to go Route 1 through here and hope no traffic comes the other way. So we've set this up. We're going to go right 1. We're going to first waypoint before. I'm going to get over here, dodge this car. Eric, we have, there is a plan for 100k subs. I just don't know what it is. We're definitely going to do a live stream. I have got some goodies to give away as well, which is nice. So we'll do something with that, and we might have a very special bit of merch as well. I'm having a few conversations at the moment with a certain tractor company to get some permission to do something cool for a little bit, which could be a laugh. But yes, there will be something. There'll be something, an extravaganza of sorts. I don't know what, but we'll do something. Ooh, now that's a good idea, Ola. I hadn't thought of that. I know it's called potato tray. I do like the idea of that. Slightly awkward for the other people in the restaurant, but who cares? It's all about me, right? 48 months. 41 months, Trey. That's nearly 4 years, mate. You've been with me since almost day one. Cranky, I think, if Cranky's on tonight, if he drops in. I think Cranky was my second or third sub ever. So, I mean, geez, that's... makes me feel quite humble. That? Stuff like that. Right, let's get this. So this one should be... I should have set all this up right now, so this should be able to head off. Three years, 5 months, and 7 days for me. Nuts. That is kind of nuts, isn't it? What's Tim saying? I could get a lone corner. Hey Rocco, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. Right, that is... oh look, the other one was almost on its way back. Okay, they're good for a bit, I think. Let's go and get ourselves a tractor now, shall we? And I was very much enjoying the Massey the other day, so we're going to go again with the Massey. Not twin wheels, that's probably excessive, but we will definitely go with wide tyres if it ever catches up. Wide tyres and weights, is that... oof, why am I running so slowly? There we go, we're back. Actually, it doesn't look that good with wide tyres, does it? Wonder if we go back to normal here. This is a bit jerky. Maybe it's a new game. Shouldn't do this in the store, should it? Tim is from Switzerland. Switzerland next week, mate. I'm in Grindelwald next week. Standard. We're just going to go standard. By the way, the two mods from Arrow this week. So I've got financing on, and I've also got the realistic weather. I haven't really tested it beyond installing it and did some high speed skipping through it. But really nice mods. If somebody introduces now a fermenting bales mod, any script modders who might be watching, that combines with the weather, that would be amazing. Right, are there special P transports? Or do I just put it in a normal trailer? Not giving me options, is it? Right, let's... where is the... is it an Auger Wagons? Where's the yellow pea harvester thingy? Oh, maybe the new weather mod made issues on Calmston. Okay. I might need to just err on the side of caution with that. Where is the... you know what I mean, don't you? There was a trailer. I'm sure there was a nice trailer. Or was it that? Or was it the Oxbow? It won't be the sugar cane transport one. Definitely not those. Where was it? I thought they had one. Was it? Should we go for this? Will this even work? Why is my game so jerky in the store? It's weird. Will that even go over the? Ah, there you go. Thoradon, thank you. Interesting. Right, we'll put them in normal. We'll put them in a normal trailer, and that's fine. Yeah, an auger wagon's not really going to work for peas, is it? Imagine them; they all get mushed up as they went through the. Got the Bailey. Let's go with. The capacity on this is a bit rubbish. That's the only thing. Red Rock's a bit better, but very noisy. Probably not a problem in this game. I think that's fair. If only we were, if only it was that realistic, we'd have a completely different view on the game, wouldn't we? Right, let's go with the Crampy. Not standard. No. Oh, I thought you could take the size off that. Okay. Why is this so jerky? Very odd. There was definitely a spinach trailer, wasn't there? In early doors. We could go with a Red Rock. Quite nice. 24. I'm just going to buy it and get out of here because this sluggish store is starting to annoy me a bit. I wanted to use my BMI tracker as well, but it's really hard when I'm looking at all the chat all the time. It would have me darting around all over the place. But I will at some point. I'll find a way of putting my chat on the screen and then I don't have to look onto another screen to do it. That's probably the next plan. Is the financial mod still affecting the game? Rex, which financial mod? The financing one for vehicles? Because I have that installed. I'm gonna have to. Do I loop all the way? Jeez, these kamikaze drivers. I think I've got crop destruction on, so I don't really want to drive on the field. There we go. I've officially peed myself. Okay, good to know, Oz. I'll maybe disable it then. I was definitely being a bit iffy in the store there, which I haven't seen before. It is nice. It is a really nice map, this Swim and Climb. It's a very nicely put together. It gives me definitely. It's got a certain style to it. MA7 maps have got a certain style to them, which I like. Right, I should have put speed sync in as well, shouldn't I? That was silly not to put that in. I like that mod. That was terrible. Sorry. Classic dad joke. Classic dinner time dad joke. Sometimes you just gotta give the people what they want. Oh, he's off? Where's he going? He missed a bit. Carled in. The dad joke. Why is he just cruising behind the other dude and not picking stuff up? There'll be a reason, maybe. Yeah, there he goes. Randomly skipping bits, or is it me confusing things with the... Very odd. What's he doing? I expect better from courseplay, though. It should know what it's doing, shouldn't it? We'll see what happens at the end. It may be that it does know what it's doing. Right, we'll leave that be, and we'll go back down to the spinach. Why, oh why, can I not... There was definitely a yellow spinach trailer. I'm sure there was a spinach trailer. Maybe a misc. And I can't for the life of me think why I can't either A, find it, or B... Am I just making this up, or do people know what I'm talking about here? I'm utterly convinced there was one. Not a forage wagon, is it? No, it's not a forage wagon. Is it an auger? Yeah, it's not in there either. What? I'm just going stir crazy. That's what's happening. Right. The peas there, that's a good point. Peas and spinach. Where's the spinach? Vegetables? Would class spinach as vegetables? No, clearly not. I am lost. I am lost. I'm convinced it would be Oxbow, though, wouldn't it? Let's have a Oxbow. There you go. No. I genuinely could be totally imagining this, and I think I probably am. So let's grab another tractor. Let's go for something. Let's go for Ross's fast track. Got to have some LED strobes in there, don't we? We will not have a number plate on the front or the back, because that looked a bit ugly. And it always looks nicer with black rims. Ooh, should we go for a... No. I'm not that evil. Let's have that. I'm an authentic guy, Amy. I could never have a pink tractor. Unless it was, you know, Breast Cancer Awareness Week or something like that, and we were celebrating things. Right, there we go. Let's go again with this. So let's do... We will do this in JCB yellow. There we go. Okay. He's still driving behind. He's done a whole lap of... Are they full? That front one's full again. Farmer Mike with the super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. I'm on my way to bed, but really want to say thank you a lot for help on Discord regards to Thrustmaster THEFARMSIMGUY. It works perfectly now. Have an awesome stream. That is brilliant to hear, mate. You did not need to do a super chat for that, but delighted to hear. Good stuff. This is this lane. I wonder if this is this lane change thing. Does it do some weird stuff? Because it's, look, it's gone round there and done that. But it drove along the bottom without doing anything. Very odd. What about purple? Nah, I can't do purple unless it's a purple tractor. So I love the clang of this when it's empty, very authentic. But it still clangs when it's full, and it's also too loud. But yeah, minor issues. It is a very good trailer. Come on. Unload. You know you want to. Oh, have I? Good spot. I think I did that at the start. Hey, why is the pipe not coming out? Well, it's full again. Have I got to get that close to trigger it? Short answer is yes, I do. It'll buff out. Yeah, I might turn this off actually. It's a good point, Eamon. Let's just do that actually. Save us a little bit of hassle. Stop while unloading. Yes, please. And he's full as well. Okay, but let's put you stop while unloading. There we go. Right. That should make things a little bit easier. The dream is that we hit 100k before the weekend and we can do the live stream this Saturday. Because the family's away at the moment. I'm on my own till Sunday. I'm lonely already. I only left this morning. Let's whip around here. I don't be too jealous. Needs more drums. I'm so busy with work the next 2 days that I don't kind of have the luxury of probably any more time than I would like to. However, I do have a weekend project. You can't see it here because it's hidden behind the green screen. But the sim rig is getting an upgrade, quite a major upgrade. So I am pumped to give that a go. Right, these are moving fast actually, aren't they? I may have bought triples, well actually quadruple monitors for the sim rig. We are going all out. That's my little 100k treat to myself. Slightly early, but enjoy the piece of... Well, I've still got the dog, Ian. Is it zooming in? Oh, this is because I unplugged it. It's a pain. I need to go in and change the settings. It kind of gets all clever and decides it wants to... It's got some AI tracking stuff in it, which is annoying. So, sorry, I can't change that till after the stream now, but... right, back to the JCB. Let's try and get some spinach out of the ground, although they've gone a long way in that field without... They've gone a long way in that field without needing unloading. It is noisy, this, isn't it? I doubt it'll be any less noisy full of spinach either, being so lightweight. Yeah, stay there. Oh, it's so nice to have a new map. Gotta say. Even though Calmston's been fun. There you go, a nice speed bump for tanking over at speed. Oh, pedestrian! Oh, timing. Nearly totaled your car on the rally. It's tough in the snow, it's hard. Oh, they all go here, aren't they? Doing a nice job, of course, on the corners there. All-time favourite map. Do you know what? From a nostalgia purpose, I said about this the other way. Oakfield by Oxygen David in FS19 is pretty special. I love Bull's Gap because of the series I did on it as well. So yeah, I do like both of them. There's so many. Dairy has low. What are my thoughts on the Nexat in real life? I like it. I think it'll always be a niche machine for massive. I mean, I could see it working well in North America and Canada. I can see it working. I mean, obviously, it's some of the huge wheat crops in the likes of Ukraine and some of the southern parts of Europe, when they have got big fields, could be good for it as well. I'm glad it's in game though. That's the kind of thing that is, you know, brilliant PR for them, right? Yeah, it'll never be mainstream, I don't think. It's just too big, but it has its place for sure, definitely. The next on, well, that's the challenge, isn't it? Can't get it down the lanes of Calmston. Why not? Yeah, I think that's what you need to do. You need to find... I mean, I think on a 16x or a 32x map, it could be epic. Running 3 of them together or something would be awesome. Alright, I was going to look at productions, wasn't I? Can we... What have we got in terms of productions on the map? The bakery. There probably isn't a cannery, is there? The mills. That's the dairy. So we might be scuppered here. We might actually only be able to BGA. I'm going to be able to sell this straight away because there's no. I don't think there's any kind of points at which you can place a grain silo. West, we should even look where we can sell this stuff, shouldn't we? I won't have anything in time saving yet because I haven't got it stored anywhere. So, peas. Oh, we could send it to Castle No. Let's do that. That's quite interesting, isn't it? Let's stick it on the train. Hey, Farmer King George, nice to see you. How are you? I have to do a collaboration at some point. Do I get a special plaque from YouTube when I do? I believe. I do. As long as they've not changed the rules. Because, oh, he's about full, isn't he? Man, these pea harvesters fill up quick. $100K by the weekend. Maybe I'll just put a shameless plug on Facebook and YouTube. Danny, these are courseplay. I honestly think if you've not updated to the new NVIDIA drivers, by the way, and the latest version of DLSS, do it. The difference is remarkable. It really is. Radically better. Something like that, Jan, yes. You get a plaque from YouTube for 5. Unfortunately not, Farmer King George. No. I mean, you can buy a fake one off eBay if you want, but you don't get a legit one. You get ghosting, do you? I get a little bit on the fuzzy white things, but in general it's not bad. Oh. I really noticed quite a fundamental difference in the game. Sharpness colours the lot. Shameless plug on Friday. Alright. Well, even if I do hit 100 before then, we'll target Saturday. This Saturday will be perfect, because like I said, the family's away. We'll get a bit of time to... Right, where... Remind me where the train dump station is. Grind Silo West? Castle, no. Rent a train. It must be there then. Green Silo West, but is it there? Or is it... Right, let's work out how to put it on the train, shall we? Oh, shame, Eamon. 3D! Shoot, my friend! What is it? Do a bit of in-cab. Remind myself where it goes. Yeah, that's where I thought I went. Yeah, I'll book the train. There you go, Piggy. Yeah, it is really good. I didn't 3D. I've been in London all week, so I've not had a chance to have a look yet. I'll make a note to have a look after the stream. Man, what's going on here? Why is this so underpowered on the hill? I'm only pulling a half-full trailer of peas. Don't get me done for fake accounts. Imagine they'll delete them all and I'll go back under. I did see Big Ben, yes. Yes. My hotel was right next to the Shard, actually, which was quite cool. And the office, our client's office, looked straight out over the Gherkin. All these cool architectural bits. Right, now, if I tip in there, will it go straight? Should we book the train first, or should we just tip and hope? What do we reckon? Dump peas. It's saying I can dump them here. That's good. Let's try. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's good. The money's not going up. That means it's going to be stored in there. I'll go back and get some more. Okay. Why did that count down then? Jack, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, thank you very much. 12 PM in South Africa. I think I can book the train down here. If I book the train, it'll just hang around until I do away with it. There it is, right on cue. That's not the one I want though, is it? Or is it? Oh yeah, it is. I just ordered you. Come back. I think we may have just experienced that firsthand. Butch. Let's see if he comes back. Trains are nerfed. Hey, Teo, my man, how are you? How many? We like 80 subs, Teo. 80. So Teo used to be my community manager at Thrustmaster, and he left at the end of January. And oh, it's awesome to see you, man. Just the best guy. I've never been looked after so well in my life. So big shout out to you, buddy. Hope the new job's going well. Let me create 80 accounts. Not you as well. So, if the train doesn't stop, but can you get in the train and stop it yourself manually? So, is it, or is it fully bugged? Because I've just dumped a load of peas in there. Look, this is nice. Look at this ground def doing its thing here and looking quite authentic. It's kind of almost like kind of nicely balanced, the right weight for a field crop like peas. Just looks good, doesn't it? All this bits in the ground. Very nice. Hey, Mr. Maslin, how are you? Hope you're well, buddy. Jump in when it slows down. Right, see, there's the tip. Good, so we'll just load it up. And we'll go from there. Right, which is the unload side on this? Who can remember? Ah, too kind, Teo. You're too kind. Unload side would be... frantically looking at the rear to work out where the hydraulics go. I think I've got it wrong, but we'll find. No, I think I'm right. Don't tip yet, though. There we go. Now, can I sell my spinach in Castle? No. Oh, it's a good old crop, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Trailer full. Right, where can I sell spinach? I should have maybe done a little bit of research before I start. Yes! Oh my god. It's not worth much, is it? Thanks, Teo. Good to see you, buddy. Look after yourself. Ooh. How close are you going to be, Tim? Are you going to be in Edinburgh? Hey, Greg. How are you, man? Nice to see you. Loads of people rolling in here. I'm going to go the other way this time, just so you can see a bit more of the map. If you've not seen this map before, because the little village here is lovely, the church is nice, statue's cool, and then we drop down here. The mill by the river is glorious. Oh! Oh, I took the collisions off the signs. Cheers, Jan! Thanks for dropping in, mate. I'll see you later. Everybody wants to be here when you celebrate 100. I did wonder if it would maybe happen on this stream tonight. Remember who was on when he rolled over? I think it was 80,000. I think we were on Millennial Farms, weren't we? That's a while ago. Hey, driver, how you doing, man? Nice to see you, dude. What's happening? Oh, don't read the chat and drive, FSG. You know the deal. Hey, Big Mac, how are you? Thank you all for joining. 231 concurrents. Nice to see everybody. Oh! Don't read the chat. I think I might have broken something. Oh, we've got flickery mirrors here. Oh, these drivers. Yes, I did a degree in architecture at university. I just didn't go into architecture after that. And I couldn't now because I've not got my professional exams. I couldn't build a house. Well, I could. Don't think anybody would want to live in it. This rather heavy spinach. We were doing alright until that car crashed into us and slowed us down. It is absolutely Jack. It is a lovely, lovely map. MA7. This and Castle, if he brings out Castle No again, that's well worth checking out as well. Alright, 3D. I don't think we need to have a debate over it. I did a degree in it. I am definitely not an architect. Come on. Come on, JCB. Pinned to the floor. Don't poke the Highland cow. We had a Highland cow called Hamish when I was growing up. So don't poke the Highland cow. You had an issue with your Thrustmaster pedals applying a little bit of brake before. Oh, you want to put a dead spot in them, mate. Put like a 3% dead spot in, or something like that. Make sure that you, yeah, there's no ability for them to kind of... 79 subs left. Now, sometimes I get a little bit of a... slightly different. 99920. Yes, I've got 80. There's a slider, not an axis. It's a hill QA, but now I don't know why I'm going so slow now. It's like I've lost all my momentum. So starting on the hill is become a bit of a struggle. I stupidly went very much the long way around, but at least you're seeing the map. It is nice. There's some nice big fields up the top here, and slightly smaller ones in the town over there. But it is beautifully done map. Some nice attention to detail things in there. There we go, a bit of speed now, just got to keep it up. So in order to do that, I'm going to hope there isn't a car coming the other way, which there is. But he's going faster than me. Alright, there we go. How much do you need to buy fields? Hang on, QA. We'll get to the dumping ground for this. And then I will, I'll fire up. Not cheap, though. I think some of them are quite expensive. You need room for your AF11. Yeah, might be a little on the small side for an AF11. I mean, might not be as well, but put it this way, you get your fields done quickly. Right, momentum. Carry some momentum up this hill. Yeah, if you stop on a hill and then try and pull away, it's definitely hard. Look at this! Why is everything so underpowered? Not that I'm complaining, it's kind of realistic, but you're just not used to it. Oh, Hamish. If Giants were ever going to release a 4X map, now is the time. Yeah, Giants won't. Giants won't, but I'm sure they'll. Yes, Nathan, this is in the mod hub. But we'll be waiting impatiently for. There'll be some modders will be working on them at the moment. Kind of misjudged this, haven't I? I thought these were going to take a while to load, so to harvest, so I could get the trailers there and back in time, but apparently not. It's a good one, Nathan. You'll enjoy it. You will enjoy it. And I'm definitely going to sell some product before the end of the stream, because I get teased by Mark and Jan. I never sell anything I make or harvest, so that's a good old trigger on this actually. What am I doing here? I thought I had this set up on here, or is it down here? No, that's lights. There we go. I knew I had a button set up. It is driver. It's nice. Definitely. Very nicely. The MA7 do some good stuff. We just need a big chunky US map now. I want a really nice big fields, big open space. In fact, even if Welkers came along, which I know is in testing. No worries, Ed. Good to see you, buddy. How are you? I think England got absolutely spanked again in the cricket today. It's falling apart. Alma's coming. Yes, Alma's on the way too. Good point. I think you're right, Jim. I think I need some more horses. Alma's not big. You have to plough some of the fields together, don't you, for... Right, let's stop and get some peas on the way past. We need new maps, not real. I agree with that too, Mark. I agree with that. Something brand new would be great. Loma. It came out. Loma, Montana. Maria, that does not surprise me at all. See you later, 3D. Yeah, Elk Mountain. I'd love to get my teeth into some sort of... some sort of map like that would be ace. Whitcomb's going to be special. Whitcomb is going to be special. I'm looking forward to that. Got a few ideas already bubbling under for that. I've actually done a little proof of concept 1-minute trailer for a new series. I'm in debate as to whether or not I have the capacity to do it consistently. Let's put it that way. It's going to require a lot of effort. So I'm going to have to decide how and when I do it. You think, Hamish? I could play the trailer, couldn't I? Hey Tim, take care, man. Should I show the trailer? Should I? Am I making a rod for my own back here? Let's just... Can't see the goodies. Well, I'll put it out. I like to give people who make the effort to come and... I like the people who make the effort to come watch the streams. Give them a little bit of something extra. So let me let you guys see, and I'll maybe put it out as a video as well tomorrow, and then you can, and then we'll maybe do a vote on it or something like that. I don't even know where I've saved it. There we go. Right. Now I need to open this, and I need to pause it. I don't know why it's so small. Why is that so small? This could go horribly wrong now. Right, you're ready. Hopefully this works. The volume right. Welcome to the start of something a little ambitious. My name's the FarmSim Guy, and for years I've been running virtual farms from my gaming chair. From massive wheat empires to perfectly timed harvests, I've done it all, virtually. But one day, I thought to myself, what if I tried this for real? And that's how I ended up here, in the middle of nowhere, with a fully operational, but empty farm, and a whole lot of optimism. Turns out, optimism alone doesn't plant crops. So there you go. That is the concept. As you can see, there's a bit of, or a lot of AI stuff going on, so there's a lot of production and things like that that mean it's gonna be... I'd disappoint the cross number. I'll put that through AI as well. This is how I've spent my time and money. What are these two clowns up to? Why are they doing that? Right. I'm gonna have to step in. So yes, no, there's a lot of AI stuff. There's there will be characters as well, and there will be you know, all that good stuff that you lot loved in The Contractor and Where are you going now, Oxbow? Now, what's this guy gonna do now? Nearest waypoint. I don't know what... Honestly, don't know what happened there. Hello, Args. Sorry. So yeah, that's my debate. I was like, do I do it on Calmsden? Is Calmsden the right map? I mean, it is the right map. A good British map. Blast. Yeah, you're right. I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, they're cutting in. This is the problem. They're tidying up these loose ends until they... Not Calmsden Oz. This is my debate. I could wait for Whitcomb, but that's a whole year away. You have a very special map when you change. Could just do a potato map. So yeah, that's I will put that out as a trailer tomorrow, and gather people's opinions on it. I did see the Calmsden update today, and I think there's a few issues with it as well. I think people are getting it crashing, so I'm not sure if it's a mod crash or there's an issue with the map, but we shall see. Hey, Scooter, how are you doing, mate? Nice to see you. And I've got to say, if you've not seen it yet, Argsy's done a cracking start to a series on Calmsden this week. They've got some really good numbers on it as well, Args, so it's definitely caught people's imagination, which is nice. Because again, very high production values on it. He's done a great job. We're about 80 off, Eric. Oh, thanks, driver. One of the perks of doing it as a job for so long becomes a very handy skill set to have for a YouTube channel. Like I said, Strody, I don't know if it's the I don't know if it's the map itself, or there's an issue with some of the mods that people are using on it. Destroy this crop here, just to unload the... I'll probably... I might do it as a vote on... you can do a vote under... Can you do a vote under a video? Yeah, I think also it might be if you're running certain certain mods, there might be a slight issue with it. Miss Easy Dev, yeah. Well, that's why I haven't done it already, because I was conscious that there was an update coming out for it. It's such a shame that the flood has been removed. But I think there's something in that you just can't resolve. I think there's basically a base game thing that's going to stop it working, so we're going Hamish speed. Hamish hauling silage speed. I mean, I could put a link to a little Google survey thing as well. In fact, I might do that because it'll give me a few more options then. I mean, the other option is we can move around maps, so we could do a series and then... I think what I'll do is what I did with Survival at Bull's Gap, not Survival at Bull's Gap, Surviving Wyoming. So maybe do 10 episodes, do a series, do 10 episodes, season 1, take a little bit of a break, regroup, write some more storylines. Community post is a good idea, actually. Nice. I need a project. I need something to get my teeth into. I think that's been my problem since the start of the year. The lack of maps means there's been... I needed to be inspired. Wolfie! I'm doing well, mate. How are you? Yes, I am. Sorry, missed you. Missed you with all the chat going on. Exactly, Hamish. Yeah. I'm thinking, just what can I do different that nobody else has done before? Let's keep it fresh. Let's shake it up a bit. Slap on the Velcro gloves. I have been party to Argsy's map. He sent me a very early copy, but he'd worked up one little corner of it as it kind of close to finished. It's going to be good. Shearing, well, let's make a mod for it. When I say let's, it's somebody else, because I can't mod. Oh no, Ian. Hope she's alright. Take care, mate. I'll see you later. Right, we're going to throw all this in the... hopefully... in the trailer at the end? In the train at the end? Trailer? Train? Oh look, I've managed to open the doors on the... How have I done that? Air conditioning. You can't cut the grass even when you plough. Yeah, the grass is still there on top of the plough texture. Oh dear. Oh, that'll probably be hot fixed pretty quickly, won't it? Won't be me as they only make the 23rd best. Not in 25, Mark. You've been promoted. Have they crashed into each other again, or... Yeah, they're running too close now. I'm going to have to just pull one out for a while. Just leave him there. We'll fire him up, we'll let him get a little bit further ahead. Would be good if there was a mod of an abattoir to send beef cows to. There was in 22, Lucky Shamrock, so I think we might see one further down the line. Giants won't give us one because they, because of their game rating, but modders can sort us out for sure. For sure. Right. Yeah, let's give him a head start. Let's get this back. Although we probably don't need to go back with this. I think they'll finish that spinach field on the next tanks. When do we think the new and original maps will start coming out? The problem is, I think it takes a while for the modders to work out what's changed in the game. And then it's relatively, well, I say it's relatively easy. It's easier to update an existing map than it is to obviously start from scratch. So hopefully we'll start to see them soon, but it will take a while, but it will be worth waiting for, to be honest. Oh, sorry to hear that, Wolfie. Yeah, hope she's feeling better soon. These people do not look where they're going. Oh no, hang on a minute, it's me that's supposed to stop, isn't it? Not just gun it through the town at full tilt. Hey. Just down the middle of the road on the wrong side. What is going on? Mod creates field entrances across drainage, you know, with the pipe and such. It's easy enough to landscape in an entry. Doesn't look right, yeah. That's because you have that issue with the ground. You can't put stuff around objects. Don't you think that making a totally new map from scratch would work best? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'd like to see people get creative. I mean, it's easy to... I say that, I don't... It's not easy to update a map, but it's easier than creating a new one from scratch. And I think people get quite nostalgic about, oh, we want to see the maps that we had in 22 and 19 and things like that, but actually... if that's all we ever get, we'll get quite bored of them, won't we? Right, I'm just going to finish this by hand now, I think. You've got to put some serious hours in if you want to make a map, for sure. Which is not always that easy if you're working and you've got family and all of that stuff. It's got to be one of those. Ola will vouch for that. Poor man has to wait till about 10 PM once all the family's gone to bed, and by the time that thing comes around, you're exhausted anyway, so you only end up doing a few hours a night. But it's also a nice way. I guess it's a nice way to... Well, Amy, you can tell us you're doing it from the first time. For the first time, is it a nice way to relax, or do you get frustrated by it? Just going to get this corner bit here. I think we've got the rest of it pretty much. So actually, that wasn't a tiny field, and we've rattled through that relatively quick. Who was asking before? Was it you, Oz? Was asking prices of fields? Let's have a look. Let me just show you. There you go. 29 biggest on the map. $500,000. Some of these strip fields, 70. There you go. $250,000, 82. 610,000 for that one. Is that bigger than that one? How many acres for that? 25 acres. 22 acres. 385, 15 acres, 432. Yeah, so you're looking at anything from sort of 130 to 150-ish. A couple of smaller ones. So you could... What I like about this map, though, is you could start small. Look, you've got some of these that you could start small. 59k for that one. 8 there's 40,000. 19 there, 29. 21 is 19,000 as well. So there are small fields to get you started. Like little 95 there. Look at that. Okay, no, that's giving you the whole section. Woods and everything there. What's that? Farmland 95? Can't work out what that's covering. 94 there you go. 1.7 acres. So yeah, that's why I like about it. There's a bit of variety. So you could just dive in and buy the big fields if you wanted. Or you could start small. Yeah, nice. 6 ashes. That's why I end up streaming at 2 in the morning, yeah. Yeah, it's coming along nicely, eh, mate? I like the field layout and stuff. I like the fact it's Scottish as well. Hey Bjorn, how are you? There we go. Let's grab all of this. I bet there's not. I bet there's more than a trailer load here. Or there'll be like 1%. You know that thing when it's just 101% crop and you have to come back for the tiny little bit. Maybe we'll do that off camera. We'd nearly emptied this one anyway, I think. So yeah, that one's pretty good. Quite like that animation of the unload there, gotta say. Hey Grant, how are you? Isn't it a shame that if I get into this now, I could see how much is in the trailer? Oh, it doesn't show you with this. But it does show you with the grain crops. Hey, we did it, 88%. Nice one. Right, I'm just going to abandon them in the field for now. We'll come back and get those another time. Yeah, I'm doing great, mate. Thank you for asking. It's, busy. Right, I'm going to do the right thing now and stop at the crossing, which is what I'm supposed to do, apparently. It's a lovely town. If it rains, I don't think it's going to rain today, but when it rains, the puddles on the road are very cool on this, and he did this in 22. So I do wonder if Giants looked at how this had been done and implemented it in 25. Oh, excuse me. Hey, Stefan Family Farms, how are you? Geo-based traffic laws. Yeah, sometimes. I think it was more the fact that, yeah, that I'd nearly killed a couple of pedestrians earlier on, which was not my intention. I've got it installed here, Strody, but I haven't played for long enough to see the benefits of it yet. Although it's very hot at the moment, so the moisture, if it stays super hot for long, it will dry the fields out. That's what I like about it. It can be, if you have a really hot summer, it can totally destroy your crop because it basically goes to drought conditions and there's not enough water. Equally, if it rains and rains and rains and rains, too much moisture in your crop, you don't get a good price for it either. Hot weather and foggy, nice. Paul Wright, you've been at work. Paul Wright's been in hospital too. Dearie me, mate. Everybody's struggling a bit at the moment. Hope you're alright, mate. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, Prime. Time is money, my friend. Time is money. Slightly embarrassed. I should have put a bigger engine in this fast track. Hey Foss, how are you? Thanks for dropping in, mate. I appreciate it. I think it's quite good logging on this map as well, based on the fact that we've got cranes at the couple of points on the map as well, which is good. Just pour it on the concrete. Seems to work. Big wide trigger on this, which is nice. Thanks, Foss. I'm gonna put it down to the new NVIDIA drive. So actually, the new NVIDIA drive has allowed me to bump the res up again. So the circle of death is a lot further out. It's still there. You can see it just over on the horizon there, but it's a lot further away now. I might actually bump it up again because performance-wise, it's been running pretty well. What am I doing now? 40 FPS. All right. I mean, I have got everything maxed out to the max, but I didn't feel like I had 40 there. Thought I was running 60, so that's not bad. Chicken, rice, and peas and carrots. Perfect, let's play. Well, carrots. Nobody loves the carrots. Right, we could use this for some of the peas now, couldn't we, as well? We'll fire up our second harvester now the other guy's got far enough ahead to not cause any grief. Is that you away, Maria? Thanks for hanging out. Nice to see you. Toilet roll. Just in case you get caught short. I'm looking forward to potatoes. It's my new favourite thing. There is no problem with potatoes. Carrots are the work of the devil, though. Not in real life, I like a carrot. But a single row harvester in game, not my gig. Cheers, driver. Nice to see you, buddy. Thanks for dropping in, mate. Anybody, if you're not seen Driver, does some really good content. Go check him out. Met him in Wisconsin at the Case event. Lovely, lovely guy. What's a good graphics card for this game? To be honest, Mark, you can run a relatively low-end graphics card because the game is limited by how many cores of the processor it uses. So yes, you can get some decent graphics with a better graphics card, but actually just the game's not mega optimized. You know, for example, I can run iRacing at 300-400 FPS, everything turned up. And this, as you can see, I'm running 40 FPS with everything turned up. But because you're moving slowly, because you're not like racing around and doing stuff like that, it actually, I don't think it's a huge issue. I mean, I've got a 3070 here. This is running on a 3070, so not the most modern card. Still a good card, don't get me wrong. But I see no reason to update this for FarmSim. I've got a 4090 in my edit suite and a 4080 in my sim rig. But yeah, I will I'll update this at some point. But there's no point. I wouldn't see massive jump in performance for spending $2,000 on a card. But yeah, that's the problem. They're expensive. You'll be looking at £1,500 to £2,000 just for the graphics card, and likely you'll probably need, if you've got a 1070, you're probably going to need a new power supply as well. Oh, let's run into each other again, clowns. all of that work getting a head start has now fallen apart because he's pulled into the next row. Right, we'll get that sorted. And now which is stupid because you've seen the tests on the 5080, sorry. And on the 4090 performed better than the 5080. Well, the 4080 performed better than the 5080. I'm sure there's more they can get out of that card though. So it might be a firmware upgrade or something, but yeah. Not great. The 5090, however, I think is a bit of a beast. Greg went to the cardiac surgery Monday, says everything's looking great, new valve is working great, and weeks ahead of where he thought. Good for you, man. Good for you, that's great to hear. Nearest. Let's see what happens now. Cheers, Foss. Look up Red Devil cards. 6,800. Yeah, there's some good AMD cards out there for sure. Do I use professional series cards for work? I don't actually, Jim. Our edit suite's all run on 4090s. But most of the people use Macs as well, so... The Quadros you can pick up if you're doing some really heavy lifting. I think Quadros are insanely expensive though for what they... Well, not for what they are. They obviously do a good job, but... Not good for gaming a Quadro. Oh, Nightbot's getting angry with Mark. What did you say, Nightbot? Sometimes gets a bit temperamental. Oh, I hope we're going to have another issue here, are we? Or is the other one full? Yeah. Oh, were you posting links, Mark? Ah, right. How is this pulled out into... I don't know what's going on here. Let's get it unloaded, shall we? Too far away. There we go. Top of the range Mac cards are AMD, and top YouTuber got it working for PC. It beat a 4090, but AMD will not try and bring it out for PC. Yeah, different architecture. I don't know, Mark. That's weird. Unless you put a .com or something in there. Get out of your way. Ah, there you go. Nightbot being over cautious. I still don't know why we missed this entire pass here with right at the start. That was odd, wasn't it? Very strange. Right, let's get these peas done. Again, he skipped a huge area chunk there as well. It's not perfect, is it? I mean, it's not bad. I'm not going to complain too much, but... Oh, I missed Oz going to bed. Good night, Oz. Sleep well. I'm looking forward to my bed tonight. The dog's already gone. Dog's like, oh, no, I'll not hang around with you. I know we're on our own now. He's like, no, I'm going to go upstairs. How are we doing for volume? Now we've got some in storage, actually. I shall refer to the mighty time-saving stock check. There's some good crop in there. Look at that. 36,000, nearly 37,000. So, Wolfie, I have a story. I recorded a really enjoyable couple of hours on Sunday to edit and put out on Sunday night. Ploughed a new, mowed a new field, did another wood contract, planted the long grain rice again. Like, brilliant episode, loads of stuff going on. And for whatever reason, the last update I did to OBS, I've worked out what the problem was. I have an old profile on there from when I recorded FS25, and then when 25 came out, I created a new profile with different settings. And for whatever reason, after the update, it flipped it back to the 22 profile as the default profile. So it didn't record half of the... Because I'd split my audio up differently, because I go through this XLR thing on my screen now, and it messed it all up. And it looked fine when obviously when I look up at OBS, which is running above my screen here. It all looked fine, but in case you haven't seen it, I've got a little 27-inch monitor. There you go. So that up there is OBS and tells me everything, so I can see like you can see my levels and things like that, and I can see my stream quality of my stream and things like that. So all of that looked fine, but for whatever reason, it wasn't capturing it and putting it. Wasn't capturing it and putting it into a file properly. So, drove me mad. You know that thing, I just got to the end of the stream and I was literally going to jump straight in and edit it, and I was like, oh, I'm ahead of the game here, this is good, I'm going to finish early. Nothing. So soul destroying when that happens. So, yeah. There we go. So, I've cleared 2 hours and I've made some progress, and you're never going to see it. So I'll try and record another one for the weekend. I did think about doing it again tonight, but I don't know. This had come out and I quite fancied having a play on this, so I did that instead. There's loads around the edges here. It's not done a very good job on these corners, has it? I wonder if this lane swap thing that I put on has maybe not helped me. Maybe 100%. I'm gonna go and tidy him up now. Full re-record. Yeah, well, yeah, Wolfie, but the problem was I'd done all of the work and saved that, and I could have gone back to the old file save and done that, but I was so annoyed by that point. I just was like, right, I'm done. So that's why there was no vid on Sunday. And just at the moment, things are so busy. Everything else is so busy. Work's so busy. Traveling and stuff like that. That when I get to the weekends, I'm like properly exhausted. And I haven't barely seen the family either. So I'm kind of like, well, I kind of want to hang out with Mrs. FSG and see her and the kids a bit. So And the fact that there's the limited amount of content out here at the moment in terms of maps and stuff that I don't want to just do what everybody else is doing, you know? So yeah, so it's probably the right time to just take it a little bit easier, because when the maps start landing, the maps are going to land en masse, and there's going to be more content than we know what to do with, and more stuff to look at than we know what to do with. So I think in that instance it's probably okay to take it easy for a bit. 4 hour wait. Oof. Jeez. Is she alright, Ian? What's she done? She yeah, it's going to be a big year for us, I think, this year. Lots going on on the work front as well. So, but the 100k thing's a big, like, you can't understand how big it, like, it's 4 years of graft of 50 plus hours a week on top of a day job. It's there's definitely a, like, I'm not gonna lie, a sense of achievement. Oh, kidney infection. Oh, nothing worse. They are so painful. But does Mrs. FSG want to hang out? She gets used to that space. Yeah, I do have to watch what she wants on the telly, Scooter. There's definitely no say in viewing, for sure. But yes, she likes my company still, which is good. Hey Luke, how are you? Pallegney was not. I didn't do a series on it in 22. No. It was one of those maps that I had so much other stuff going on at the time. I think I did a couple of lives on it. Did a map tour on it and things like that, but yeah, there was a lot of other stuff going on, so that was why another reason why I was pleased to see it out, because it gives me the chance to play it, which I hadn't before. I had played it a lot before 22, so yeah. And I kind of think, you know, that the whole, to your point there, Hamish, about doing it for the sake of doing it, I'm in a nice position where this is a hobby, right? This isn't my day job. I don't have to make money from this to pay the bills and stuff. This is, and it's kind of beneficial for me to, gives me that flexibility and that freedom, I guess. But it also means that my evenings and weekends are taken up by doing it, because I've got to do the day job too. But there you go. And then you've obviously got the likes of DJ, who actually, poor guy, had got to churn out content or he don't get paid. So yeah, there might be a few. Maybe I'll get to 100k and have a couple of lies in. I think that's all the bits. Oh no, missed those. Let's grab those and then we are done. Things are never playable till 6 months in. Quit. Quit while I'm ahead. I wouldn't do that. I still enjoy it too much. You do, Mark. It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Got to find a balance. It's all about balance, isn't it? It's all about balance. There we go. Pipe out. Let's unload here. Will all of this go in, or am I going to have that problem again? Too far away. I can't imagine this ever working well on auto drive and courseplay. The pipe is just too short. I saw Demolition Ranch was shutting down. Yeah. That's a big channel just to say, no, I'm done. But he's like, it's a good, alright, it's a much bigger channel. But same things, you think about the same stuff all the time. I've always got ideas and things going on in my head. What could I do next? What's different? What's somebody else doing? What's, you know, it's really interesting. Right, come on. We can do this. Yeah, I don't think he's in a position where he needs to ever work again. Luke, yes, 18th of March. No, 18th Feb. 18th Feb, so in a mere 6 days, it will be coming out. And it will be... straight, no pre-orders, literally going to be available straight. So I fully expect stock will go quite quickly. So you've got to be in it to win it. Thrustmaster.com is as good a place as any, as they will have stock. And they'll be the first to restock as well. They're going to look after themselves before they look after some of their other marketplaces like Amazon and things like that. So... And if you buy from Thrustmaster.com and put in the code THEFARMSIMGUY, you support the channel too. So I probably should do some promo on that in the next week or so. And they deliver literally overnight. 2 days, I think, is the average. Still no one... no, they've put messages out on Facebook. I put a message out on Facebook last month about it. Yeah, they're keeping their powder dry. Anybody only haven't got around to sorting it out, Mark. But yes, there might be some limited edition 100k caps coming out. Special editions, very short run of, I think there might only be 100, maybe 150 of those. And then they are done. So keep an eye on the site. But yeah, body warmers will come when I've got 5 minutes to set all the images up. Even that stuff, I always say, as well as playing the game and editing content, there's a ton of other stuff going on in the background. Which, and yes, I'll do the pre-order thing for the gilet body warmer vest, whatever it's called. So, everybody gets their own right size and all of that. Hey, Rob. Oh, there's a train going backwards still, ever since I booked it before. I thought I had tab to trains turned on as well. Cheers, Nathan. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Appreciate you. Take care. Would I recommend my steering? I have to say, I upgraded from another brand's G920. And if you ever watched my streams a while back, I never stopped complaining about the wheel. It just didn't want to play ball. Oh, the train's here. The train's here. No, 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 don't go, don't go, don't go. Right, here we go. Oh, missed it. I got in and missed it. Oh, no, there we go. Okay. Missed it. But yes, sorry, David, I got distracted by the train. Yes, this works with the SimTask bracket, which flips it to a more horizontal position. If you play a lot of FarmSim, a lot of ETS, it's brilliant. Yes, the put it this way, the limited edition caps will be in a very different colour. Based on the conversation I had with a certain tractor company today. I'll leave it at that. Right, where's the train? I need the train. Yeah, there's a whole issue with keybinds Arsenal on 25, which is why the farm stick was delayed actually, because the actual there's an input bindings folder. You'll see it in FS25. There's an input bindings folder, and it has lists loads and loads of different wheels and stuff. But for whatever reason, I don't know the exact rationale behind it, but the game wasn't checking that file and implementing the right keybinds unless you overrode it. So yes, it's been a problem, but I think it's been resolved since the last patch. So hopefully, in the future, we'll be looking good. Right, is there any point in returning this train and then re-renting it? Oh no, rent. Let's see if it arrives. That's costing me a bomb. That's the second 1,000 I've spent on the train. I missed that from, unless it does come. Oh, it does still tell you, 3.1k, so it's off the map somewhere. Any news on Horizon 5 on PS5? Horizon 5 on PS5, Mark? The latest patch got you in G920 is, yeah, it's fundamentally peripherals weren't working very well until the last patch. Going further away, it's 4 kilometers away now, 4.1. The nice thing is if you have got a wheel from another brand, and this is what I like about Thrustmaster, which I think Hori missed a trick on, you can just buy the FarmSim. Like, you're not forced into using the same brand wheel, and they're not interconnected. You literally plug this in through a USB-C cable, and off you go. So, Horizon 5, I don't know what Horizon 5 is though, Mark. The game, Forza Horizon. Yeah, no, it's smart thinking, to be honest. Making it completely separate. Because you don't have the frustration of having to work with one or the other. If you've got a wheel, most people don't want to buy a new wheel if they want a farm stick, right? Must be coming soon. I don't know about Forza. It's not a proper sim. It's an arcade. I like my iRacing and that jazz instead. Yeah, I mean, I've never bought anything for Flight Sim, but I see, I mean, they have partnerships with the likes of Airbus and people like that, so they must be pretty good. Where's the train? Come on! Tabbing through. Here's a question actually. Is there you know, like you've got kind of casual brands like Thrustmaster and Logitech and all that, and then you've got your kind of premium, you know, your Fanatec. Is it the same for flight stuff? Can you buy, is the top end manufacturers there that do really, really swanky stuff? I mean, Logitech have, Thrustmaster have a partnership with Ferrari for their... I've got the SF1000 wheel. It's a lovely wheel. Really nice. Come on, train. You're my last hope. I'm going to prove that I can sell stuff. So my admins don't tease me. But it's gone AWOL now. I haven't got fast running on, so... 50 to 5 grand. Hey, Massey, how are you, mate? Come on, train, where are you? You're the final act in the stream and you're not here. Trains are bugged out. Yeah, just throw in the FarmSim guy if you order it direct from Thrustmaster, David. And you contribute towards the channel without it costing you anything. Thrustmaster give me a little donation towards running the channel, which is great. I'm not having problems selling, Rob. I'm having the trains are bugged, so you can't get in them. There it is. There it is. Right. We're in control now. Thank you, Hamish. You can even get replica avionics panels and stuff. Oh, shut up. That's awesome. I've got the entire last phase of the Monte Carlo rally. I've recorded it all. I haven't had a chance to edit it down yet, but what a laugh. And we're in Sweden this week, which is a whole other challenge in the snow. You dig into a snowbank and go flying, and man, you know about it. Right, what trailer do we think spinach and peas go in? Is there grain trailers to start? I bet you there isn't even... Maybe the bulk ones in the middle, one like carriages 4 and 5. The flight sim guy. I think I need to change the race sim guy to the sim race guy. I keep on getting dodgy searches. Oh, yeah, that looks good, that looks promising. That lid is opened. No wheat. Oh no, where? Come on, come on. Peas! Peas in that one. Oh, we did a lot of peas, look at that. Nearly 40,000. Now, what are we doing with the spinach? Will the spinach go in here, do we think? Yeah, that fresh spinach. Doing it is kind of the racism guy. Look at the quantity of spinach as well. Holy heck. That's weird. I swear we only did 3 trailer loads of spinach. But I've got nearly 70,000 litres of spinach. Look at that. That's a nice shot, isn't it? Look at that. What a beautiful map this is. There you go. Get rid of the HUD. A little bit of fog sitting in the valley. Combining around that field. I did that in 22. That was quite good fun. Racing, yes. Need to stretch it a bit. Hey Banks, how are you, mate? Nice to see you. Yeah, it's been a while. How are you, fella? Head honcho. Maybe I'll switch it. Just got to do another logo, and the thought of designing another logo at the moment, I'm like, oh, no. I don't have time for that. Lucky Shamrock, you're on PS5. Curious if the liftable pallet bug is fixed, please. I don't know off the top of my head. I do want to sell the loaded goods at Castle No. Yes. $55,000. Nearly $56,000. Hanging in there. Life has just been lifing. Oh, I can relate, mate. I can relate. You have staff to do that. I can't really get them to design my YouTube logos for me. They're busy enough. See, Mark? I sell stuff. I even used time-saving stock check, which has now got nothing on it, but the value and the price were good because it had turned green. So there you go. Perfectly timed and bang on 11 PM. It's like it was planned. So there you go. Spinach and peas. First time I've done them. Boss them. Is there anywhere to build your own farm? Not on this map, Bateman. I mean, yes, you could, because there's loads of fields you could use, but there's no like empty flat pad just waiting to be utilized. But definitely some. Although, not buy, visit. I think this is quite nice. This house up here, there's a bit of a farm up here. You could expand this. A few fences, but there's definitely scope to. Look, there's a cow barn down there. Bit of landscape, and you could have some fun up here. This is quite nice. This little bit here. Love how it's done his straw as well. That's kind of nice and authentic. So yes, there's scope, definitely. But the farm in the town is. The description says there was. Ah, there is. I take it back. I take it back. Is it here? Yes, it's here. 1, 2, 3. This space here. You've got a block of flat land here with a road next to it. Right at the top of the map. There you go. 99,922. We're chipping away. There you go. Right. On that note, I am going to get my beauty sleep because I need a lot of it. Months, in fact. So, thank you very much. Look at that zooming camera as well. I'll sort that for the next stream as well. Thank you very much, everyone. Always a pleasure to hang out with you. So many of you as well. We've had like over 200 all stream, which is amazing. So thank you very much. We are close to 100k. We're going to have a special stream at 100k. I do have a certain Thrustmaster wheel and certain Thrustmaster joysticks sitting in a box behind me, which I'll give away, as well as a few other things. So we're going to have some fun over the next week or so, hopefully. And if it means that if we get it done by Saturday, I think we're going to struggle to get it done by Saturday, and then I'm away for a week, but then we can plan it and come back with a bang. But it would also be very nice if we managed it on Saturday. So, take care, everyone. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your week. Don't work too hard, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.